Welcome to episode 36 of Universe Mode. We're here with WCW as they present Spring Stampede from El Paso, Texas. And of course, 5 title matches in all, 7 matches on the card. Gonna get things started with singles action. Screaming Norman Smiley. We took a picture of him earlier today and you can see what he's dressed like. He's got to take on the monster PCO, Pierre-Carl Ouellet, here tonight. The French-Canadian Frankenstein, 3-time television champion, looking to get back in the ranks. But if Norman Smiley can pull off the win here tonight, he'll be going to that television championship looking pretty strong. Anyway, Norman Smiley taking the proper precautions here tonight. The Screaming One, all decked out in hockey gear, football gear, whatever he could get his hands on. And he'll need it against the French-Canadian Frankenstein. French-Canadian Frankenstein, Pierre-Carl Ouellet, a big fan of not necessarily self-mutilation, but his master Destro will sure indeed help him out, cutting holes into his flesh, nailing nails into his nose 4 inches deep. PCO is indeed a reborn monster, but nonetheless, let's get back to the arena right about now. Screaming Norman Smiley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring
PCO
from England, weighing in at 200.
From behind. Not ready for that at all was Norman. Got the hockey pads on, got the gloves on. Still got the helmet on. We're fighting on the hardwood entrance. Now out on the concrete here. Norman Smiley catches. Dragon screw leg whip. Getting some offense. Getting to the ring is Norman Smiley. Wants no part of this. Cuts PCO off as he enters. And gets the big man up, down with the backbreaker, holding on for extra leverage. And Norman Smiley, fans on their feet here as Norman getting fired up. Uh-oh, PCO's got a hold of him again. Back suplex. As you see on we got the brown ropes, we got the wood stairs, the hardwood entrance here at Spring Stampede. Norman Smiley ripping the gloves off, ripping the helmet off. And going after PCO, drops him in the corner. Back up. One more time, Norman setting up. Going for a big maneuver on the big man, PCO. Goes for a right hand instead, making sure he's got him where he wants him, up top. Norman Smiley. Oh, Falcon's Arrow from the top. No one kicks out of the Falcon's Arrow, but PCO just did it at 1. Off the ropes comes Norman, big kick. PCO eats it right up. Running, clothesline, misses, rolls through, does PCO, hits the fireman's carry, and clubbing Norman down. There's only so much Smiley can do. Oh, but what a kick out, showing his determination. Knife edge chop to PCO. PCO actually looked like he felt that one. Right hand. Norman. Clubbing blow and a forearm. Fisherman. Driver there. Almost a small package driver. And Norman getting fired up. Going to the second rope, PCO back to his feet. Oh, from behind, PCO out of the way, missing with the blockbuster attempt. is Norman. And one more time with the backbreaker, though. Back and forth these guys go. A little bit of dancing from Norman now. Off the ropes one more time. Big elbow to the back. And getting fired up just a bit is Smiley. Going for that power. Let's see if he can get it. Deadlift. Wiggle German plex. Yeah, I messed that up. Wiggle with the German suplex, and PCO out at 2. Notice PCO doesn't even tape his wrists like most people, using the duct tape around the wrists. It might be heating tape or something right there on the wrist. Shiny tape. Nonetheless, Norman Smiley coming back with a big kick. PCO out to the apron. Norman says it's over. He just got back down. PCO with the forearm back in. And up. Death Valley driver. Norman rolling to the outside while PCO goes to the top. Comes down. Misses the connection. Back suplex from Smiley. He's going to try to put PCO away, going to the top. Elbow drop once more, but like I said, this time from the top rope, right through the chest. And there's no heart there from PCO as he continues to fight. The reborn PCO and Norman Smiley going for the clubbing blow there. The kick. Now working on the arm and shoulder. PCO rolling through. Don't underestimate the agility of the big man. He's more big in heart than anything. Norman Smiley back up top. Misses, does Smiley, and a kick right to the forehead. PCO sends Norman into the corner. Uh-oh. PCO setting up. We've seen this multiple times now. He almost uses it normally. Oh no, Norman's done. Power bomb off the top. And PCO picking up the win. But what an effort from Norman. Falcon's arrow off the top. PCO kicking out at a 1. Back to it. PCO just going on the attack here. Back and forth these men battled. Norman Smiley, like I said, battle ready. All kinds of padding for this one. But the French-Canadian Frankenstein's monster, PCO, ultimately got the victory. You see that deadlift German there. Almost got the victory. Elbow through the chest. But PCO out of that one as well. And then the power bomb off the top from PCO. Getting the job done. And Pierre Carolette moving on, going to go back into television title contention, maybe U.S. title contention. He's held the television championship 3 times. The Machine holding that title right now. Brian Cage going to defend later on. 3-way elimination matchup. Where we're going to move to non-title tag team action. And then we're going to move straight away into all 5 title matches back to back to back. To back to back. Anyway, the Flock, Raven, and Saturn are going to take on the Next Generation Hart Foundation. Brian Pillman Jr. and Davey Boy Smith Jr., the British Bulldog Jr. And we're going to see what this team can do here tonight. We saw them in trios action alongside Teddy Hart, now holding the Cruiserweight Championship. He will also defend later on tonight against the Ultimo Dragon. Nonetheless, the Canadian native, the United States native, Calgary and Cincinnati respectively, going to take on the Bowery's own Raven and Perry Saturn. The Flock, former tag team champions. The Hart Foundation just getting started here in WCW. Anticipated debut. Of course, WCW has that working relationship with the Elite, so they're in and out as well. Hence why Kenny Omega, the main event tonight. Hangman Page also in a match here tonight. And what has been dubbed the Monsters division, the television title division. Hangman Page will get a shot, but he's got to go through Killer Cross and Brian Cage if he wants to get the victory. But nonetheless, back to the arena now. Here's Raven, Saturn.
Combined weight of 476 pounds, Raven and Perry Saturn.
The Flock taking their time. Soaking in that darkness. Crowd into the Flock though. Here he comes. Brian Pillman Jr.
And their opponent,
Davey Boy Jr. The Next Generation Hart Foundation. And the Flock now breaking out.
The Hart Foundation.
Running into everyone. Here comes Saturn. Here comes Raven. They get cut off by the Hart Foundation. It's like Pillman on the top rope. Missile drop kick to Saturn. Rolling out of the ring is Perry. And Raven now in trouble. Oh, missing the kick does the rookie Brian Pillman Jr. And he's going to fly just like his father. Off the top, crossbody splash with the pin. Early victory. No, Raven kicking out. Not even taking off the jackets yet are the Hart Foundation. Already going for a tag. Davey Boy in. Oh my goodness, into the power slam. Another big kick out from Raven. Davey Boy puts people away with that mover. And look at the flex here. Now taking off his necklace, taking off his vest. Raven catching the right hand after the time it took. Running Bulldog. Raven still got his shirt wrapped around his waist. Oh well. Saturn in now, legal man for the Flock. Oh, kick to the midsection. Overhand right, and just a one more. That one put Saturn down. Up and over, and full arm dragon twist with the shoulder block. Smith reversing, and just forearms back into his corner, and just sends him back to Raven. Tags Pillman. Let Saturn come back. Gave him the choice. Did the Hart Foundation. But Saturn taking advantage of the cockiness. Snapmare takeover. Kick to the back. Pillman Jr. up. Knife edge chop. One more time. The power of the mullet coming into play. Frankensteiner. And Pillman now on fire. Knee to the face. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Catches Saturn with a nice drop kick. One more time on the top is Pillman. Oh, leaping clothesline. Saturn trying to get to the corner. Does. Gets to Raven. Off the ropes comes Pillman. Gets him with a running crossbody. Raven coming in full head of steam. Got caught. Oh, Enziguri. Now just rolling the tape back. Rewinding it for Raven. Back into Davey Boy. And the son of the Bulldog. Looking for straight power here. Turns him into fireman's carry and right off the ropes, throat first. Uh-oh, trapping the arm here. Modified hammer lock. Got the other arm locked and just stomping on the elbow. Davey Boy becoming vicious in this one. Looking for another one. Running Liger bomb. My goodness. Raven somehow fighting back. Shoulder first again goes Smith. And now he's going to do the same to Raven. No, back to the elbow. Now to the other side. Key lock locked in. Raven fighting back out of the corner of his enemies. Oh, Smith went high, Raven went low. Reverse DDT. Well, it's not really a reverse DDT. Nonetheless, it's some Bulldog driver. The Dirty Deeds original. Oh, hooked up on the ropes. Smith all tangled up. And Raven going to work. Pillman trying to get a hold of Raven, not working out for him. Oh, into the shoulder block. Smith trying to get to his partner. Pillman preoccupied. And Pillman just stopping now on the outside. Oh, my goodness. Pillman held him up. Smith came off the top to the floor. Now look at this. Davey Boy getting a hold of Saturn. Referee at a 6 count. Brings Raven back into the ring. And I don't know, Pillman doesn't want back in. He wants Davey Boy to finish it off, I guess. Raven coming from behind, reverse DDT. Pin. Not even close. Smith powering out before the 1 count. Pillman trying to get in the ring now. I guess he does want back in. I don't know. Pillman does not want the tag. Sorry about that for being quiet. That was just interesting to me. I guess a bit of miscommunication here. What a bad landing there. And the Hearts are just ripping apart the flock here. Back in the ring goes Raven. I'm just so shocked by this lack of teamwork here from the Hearts right now. They're doing pretty good at isolating, but Pillman does not want to become the legal man. Raven, meanwhile, has him up on the top rope in his own corner. And down goes Davey Boy Smith Jr. Butterfly suplex off the top. Turns him right around into another shoulder block. Davey Boy's done playing games. Look at this vertical suplex. Raven trying to fight out, trying to wobble, trying to swing the hips. One hand and straight down. Oh, Raven from behind again, out of the power slam. Into another shoulder block, third time. Into the corner and back out, Raven dropping to the floor. Pillman trying to grab at Saturn. I don't know why the tag wasn't made there. Uh-oh, Saturn. Death Valley driver. And just kicking out does Smith. And the Bulldog running wild. He's fighting. He's trying to stay alive. His heart's still beating. But Saturn with the deadlift. Gut wrench suplex. Oh, big boot. Davey Boy taking out Saturn. Clean with that one. Off the ropes. Shoulder block misses Raven. Or Saturn, excuse me. Goes right through to the other side. Hits the right hand, locking up. Back and forth they're going. Into the corner of his team, but Raven's still out on the floor. Saturn lawn darting Davey Boy Jr. Oh, what a tag. Desperation. Pillman in. Oh, gets taken out by Raven. And Saturn goes for the kick, but my goodness. Spinning heel kick reversal from Junior. Or Pillman Jr. rather. We're both juniors. Oh, to the midsection. Twisting cutter. Earning the stripes is Brian Pillman Jr. Ripping Saturn in half with that one. Goes for a cover. Almost has the victory. Raven in to break it up. Pillman cutter to the outside. Almost a stunner rather. Now Pillman with a power bomb. Standing, just drops Saturn down. Second rope. Elbow to the face. All the way up to the top. Raven there trying to push him off. Pillman goes for the crossbody. could have it. And Raven there again to spoil the day for the Hearts. Raven tagging himself in. Pillman wants Raven. No, drop toe hold into the ropes. Sliding out does Pillman, hits a right hand, goes for a boot. Raven catches, elbow to the knee, jawbreaker reversal. Fireman's carry from Raven. Back and forth they go. Headbutt attempt from Raven. Pillman backs up out of it, but a big clubbing right hand, and over the top and out to the floor goes Raven. Now Pillman going after Saturn again. Davey Boy getting the tag one more time in this matchup. Goes for the axe handle. Raven not letting it happen. Got a hold of Davey Boy. Sends him out to the floor. To the bare concrete once again. But Smith making Raven pay for it. Huge back body drop. My goodness, powerbomb on the apron. He carried him all the way there. Referee Jim Skipson up to a 7 count. Pillman going to help Davey Boy out, send Raven back in the ring. And Davey Boy's just going to end it here, I think. No, Raven has somehow the ability to kick out. Back and forth. Raven trying to get the dominant position. Davey Boy trying to get the dominant position. Into the corner hard and out. Lariat takes down Raven. Davey Boy setting up for something on the top rope, it looks like. Look at this, posing off right in front of Raven. Oh, but the boot up from Raven. Into the corner of his team. Goes for the tag, doesn't get it. Back in the corner of the Hearts. Big scoop slam. Goes for it again. Raven sliding out. Oh my goodness. I guess Pillman doesn't want the tag this time. Dave Will gonna make Raven pay again. He's still trying to wobble out all these suplexes. And this is the 12 count suplex. One hand and drops him back. And somehow Raven's still going on. Davey Boy just tells him to bring it. From behind, Raven still blocking. Gets out, back to his corner somehow. Gets the tag to Saturn. Off the ropes. Oh, reverse DDT, sidewalk slam combination. Saturn gonna pull hard out. Goes for the pin, feet on the ropes. Pillman in, no problem. They thought of everything but Brian Pillman. Davey Boy indeed does have Saturn right where he wants him. Power bomb. Holds on for the pin. Now he has a hold of Raven. One more time. Doesn't even hold him up for the suplex. Doesn't let him wiggle. Oh, what a flip. This matchup's been almost all Davey Boy. And out over the top to the floor goes Saturn. Back into the ring, maybe? Yes, Davey Boy doesn't want the count out, doesn't want to waste that much time. This matchup is taking quite a while already. Into the corner hard. Pillman in. Pump handle. Pentagon driver. And Saturn survives yet again. And Brian Pillman just rolling the film saying, "Are you in there?" Saturn is. Fights back. Up. Front slam. And Saturn into the rings. Pillman nowhere to go. Close to the ropes, but can he get there? No, rolls through instead. Gets the knee up. Back into Davey Boy. Off the rope. Second rope. Double axe handle to the spine. Straight right hand. And that busts Saturn open. Now Hart just ripping at the leg. Now a heel hook. Saturn might be it here. Nowhere to go, and he taps. Just like that. I wasn't expecting that. Definitely wasn't. I just went with it because it was happening. And Perry Saturn has to submit or get his ankle broken. What a victory for the Hart Foundation. Beating the former tag champs. This has to put them in the top ranking for the tag titles coming up. We'll have to see. Nonetheless, we're going to move right on into our next matchup. As the man with the mullet and the powerhouse celebrate. They might get a little bit of a word in with Cousin Teddy. The Cruiserweight champion. And that's what's on the line here tonight. And Ultimo Dragon has came back. He's been in Mexico for a long time. He's a Japanese native, honing the craft down under in Mexico. I say down under in Mexico like it's Australia, but that's not the correct term. Nonetheless, we're here in El Paso. And Ultimo Dragon has traveled north of the border to be here with us tonight to take on the Cruiserweight champion. Ultimo Dragon says he wants to get back in the Cruiserweight rankings. He wants to get back to WCW proper. We'll have to see if he impresses the officials here tonight. But nonetheless, let's get back to the arena. Let's take it away, JoJo, this time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World's Cruiserweight Championship.
Ultimo Dragon here in the green tonight. Like I said, making his way north of the border here tonight to challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship. You see in the background, of course, a Japanese native, Ultimo Dragon. Coming into the ring right now. Going up to the corner. Taking a little pose. And the Hart Foundation music plays once again. The Cruiserweight champ makes his way down. Wasting little time is Hart. Got the Foundation shirt on and all. Cruiserweight Championship loosely around the waist. And don't get it twisted, the marking on the back means Teddy Hart is indeed mad. But the Cruiserweight Champion entering the ring now looks about as ready as he'll ever be to defend that title. Striking a little bit of pose, just like his big cousin, his little big cousin. Cruiserweight Championship graphic, of course.
Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 185 pounds. Ultimo Draven. Introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 196 pounds. He is the WCW World's Cruiserweight Champion, Teddy Hart.
Teddy taking the corner, showing off the Cruiserweight Championship for all to see. If you're looking to catch Teddy Hart in person, just check out MLW every Friday on BN Sports, or anytime you'd like on the MLW official YouTube channel, youtube.com Major League Wrestling. Look it up. Teddy Hart, as well as our Cruiserweight champion, the current MLW middleweight champion, along with one half of the tag champions with his cousin Davey Boy Smith. And Hart to the top, moonsault standing, catches Ultimo Dragon. Hart makes it look easy, the originator of aerial offense in Canada. Blackballed from the wrestling industry for years was Teddy Hart. A troubled youth, if you will. Got his head on a little bit straighter. And now the focus is paying off with championship gold and big opportunities here in WCW as he hits a running European uppercut. Teddy Hart is just all over Ultimo Dragon here tonight. But there's a big counter from Ultimo. And a kick to keep his momentum going. But Hart doing the same with one arm. Flips Dragon over. Turns him around. Back suplex with a slight bridge. Lets go of it at the last second. And Hart just taking a little breather in the corner now. Ultimo Dragon is in trouble in this matchup. He must not have been watching any tapes of Teddy recently. Powerbomb holds him through. Only a 1 count. Maybe too much leverage there, allowing Dragon to roll through from the bottom. Teddy going for the legs, but Dragon kicks him off. Back and forth we go here. Ultimo Dragon just now starting to get some mounted offense, some successions. He takes a minute to taunt, and that's not what you want to do when you barely got anything going on Teddy Hart. Off the ropes, over the top, leapfrog twice does Teddy. Oh, discus forearm strike to the face. And Teddy again. Oh my goodness, Project Ciampa. You could just call that Project Teddy. He's done that move for years. The power bomb, backbreaker combination. But Dragon somehow gets a backbreaker of his own. Teddy gonna take a breather now outside. Ultimo following. Teddy, I have no idea what that was. But Ultimo Dragon closes the distance, gets a hold of Hart. And here we go, face first against the apron. Dragon slicing the throat now. Coming back in a big way on the outside. Catching the foot though. Oh, but Ultimo Dragon gets the enziguri after all. First one missed, the second one won't. He's got Teddy now right where he wants him. European uppercut to the ground. Teddy in the corner now. Ultimo Dragon coming in, flying forearm. Pin in the middle. Only a 1 count. Referee a bit slow to get in position there. Teddy Hart, my goodness, what an uppercut that was. One of his own. Power bomb. Oh my goodness, those double knees again, just going for a pin, but way too close to the ropes. What is this? Oh, Ultimo Dragon block. He was mocking Ultimo Dragon, I think. Oh! Spinning heel kick. Ultimo Dragon doesn't know where he's at. Trying to pull himself into the corner. Oh, but the drop kick misses. Teddy backing up. Going to the top. I thought he was going for it again, but Dragon up. Oh my goodness. Catches him, DDT. Plants him. The originator of the Canadian Destroyer. Say Petey Williams all you want. No one does it like Teddy Hart. And that's it. The entire Hart Foundation victorious here tonight. We see some of the highlights here. Some of the Ultimo Dragon's offense. You got some later in the matchup. But the comeback from Hart was always in play. And it eventually happened. This is the second time here. Goes for the cover, but way too close to the ropes. Jim skips and not going to let it happen. But the Canadian Destroyer, it's over.
Here is your winner, and still WCW World Cruiserweight Champion, Teddy Hart.
And you see it right there, Teddy Hart celebrating with his Cruiserweight Championship. And I have a feeling the party's not over for the Hart Foundation tonight. They're just going to keep going until tomorrow. But we're going to move right on along to our next championship contest for the television championship. It's going to be Killer Kross taking on Hangman Page, taking on the television champion, Brian Cage. Hangman trying to take the monster division away from these guys. Let's see if he can do it. His friend in the Elite, Stephen Amell, busy making TV shows right now. But he said there's a television championship with his name on it because he was a bigger television star than Stephen Amell. And WCW, I'm not sure who is. Stephen Amell, of course, the Arrow, the Green Arrow on the Arrow television series, part of the Elite. So as if the monsters are still running loose when he comes back. It's going to take him out, but Hangman's trying to get the jump start here. Alright, but let's get back to the arena.
Introducing the challenger.
Here comes Killer Cross.
Weighing in at 266 pounds, the Legend Killer.
Killer Cross, like JoJo said, from Sin City, the Sin City of Las Vegas, the psychopath, the sociopath. Killer Cross, the White Rabbit. He looks to put his victims to sleep, and he looks to recapture that television championship here tonight. And continue his reign of dominance in WCW. But he's going to have to take out the Machine and the Hangman. And I'm not sure if he can do it. The Hangman ready to go.
Weighing in at 214 pounds.
Of course, the former school teacher shows he's got his smarts about him. Hits that rolling clothesline. Gonna look it off with his variation on the Dude Buster. The Hangman back here in action in WCW here tonight. But that sound only means one thing. The Swolverine, Mr. GMSI, Brian Cage. As you saw in the entrance, they call him Cage. He's from the 559. And he's a television champion. And he's not a man, he's a machine. And he's looking to defend that right there, as you see on the screen, the television championship. Referee Jim Skipson going to give us one more look at it right there. And we're going to get this matchup underway. Final look at the challengers as well as the champion right there. Looks quite confident. Hangman going right after Cross. Now going after Cage. Right hands. Can't take the Machine down. But Killer Cross is back up and Hangman has to go to the floor. And the two bigger competitors going to fight it out. No mistaking, Hangman Page, 6'4", a big man in his own right. Killer Cross coming in. Gut blow, but Hangman gonna fight back. Rights and lefts. Chops him out. Killer Cross rolling to the floor. Hangman pushes Cage out of the way and comes through. Suicide dive through the middle. And Cage there. He's going to take out Brian Cage. Has him right where he wants him. I don't know. Right across the wooden stairs here. But Killer Cross has Cage now. And the Machine in trouble. Flapjack face first on the concrete. Hangman now wants some of it. Right to the leg. Oh my goodness. Killer Cross. What a lariat. An ugly connection, but almost knocks out Hangman Page. Brian Cage comes in with a bulldog. That's what I was trying to say. I tried to say two things at once, and that's when you mess up. Hangman, the only one in the ring, not on his feet, but Brian Cage and Killer Kross back in. Oh, sweep from Kross. German suplex from Hangman. Midsection. Kick. Oh no, goes up by Cage, not letting it happen. Back body drop. Killer Kross coming with a drop kick. Brian Cage out of the way. Lariat gets caught into an STO. And now Hangman going to work on Killer Kross, but there's a rope break. I didn't know there wasn't such a thing. And now Kross out to the floor. Hangman and Brian Cage going at it. Hangman sets Cage down on the floor. Second rope. Forearm splash. Says he's number one. Gives himself a one sweet. And has Cage up. Samoan drop. Break in the eyes. Kross misses with that lariat. Oh, clubbing blow to the back though. Backbreaker. Hangman in trouble. Brian Cage not paying any attention. Killer Kross from behind. Look at these two big men back and forth they went. Oh. What a back elbow. The Machine's circuits might be crossed there. Hangman back up on the far side of the screen. I think Killer Kross was calling for him, but didn't expect him. Turn around. Hangman's nowhere to be found. Oh, but back up. Kross with the reversal. Now Cage with the power. Oh no. Out of nowhere, he's going to connect with Weapon X. And there's a rope break. Oh my goodness, another lariat to the back of the head of Hangman. And Adam Page in trouble now. Gets caught by the throat, just tossed aside by Brian Cage. Machine going for a cover, but Hangman not done yet. Goes out to the floor, gets a steel chair, an equalizer, but Cage in, not going to let him use it. Setting Hangman up, Killer Kross from behind though, watch out for Killer Kross. Oh, but the boot's up. And Hangman waits there, goes after Kross, but he moves out of the way. I think he knew it was coming. What a combination from Kross. MMA background. German suplex. Paybacks. You know what? Sometimes. Hangman Page rolled over into the pin. One count only. The Hangman showing heart. But I don't know how smart it was. Brian Cage back in, takes out Killer Kross with the kitchen sink knee strike. And I think he might have got Hangman in the head just a bit. Hangman, German, but holds on. Oh, gets taken out by Kross to both men. Pinned to Cage. Kick out at one. Hangman still on his feet, but the ropes were the only thing saving him. Kross looking to weaken Brian Cage's shoulder. Snap. German once more. Kross going to roll out to the floor this time. Oh my goodness. Lariat reversal. Kick out at one yet again from Hangman Page. And the Machine now looking to put Page away. Thanks for coming, Hangman. No! And both men back and forth going for their finishes. Lariat. Kick out at nothing. And now Killer Kross going to go for a pin. The same thing. Kick out just expelling the energy of Hangman. One more time. Pin. And a kick out. And in trouble is the Hangman now. Shoulder first into the ring post. Brian Cage taking out Hangman. But Killer Kross coming in. Almost had the champion. Cage just barely crawls into the pin now. Kross kicking out. Killer Kross going into the corner. Hangman was looking to set up something there. I think he thought better of it. Oh, knee. Hangman just going to watch from the apron. The two behemoths going at it back and forth. Oh no, from the top or second rope, Saito suplex. And Kross isn't done, going for the camel clutch. Cage gonna fight out, pulls out the legs. Oh, back and forth with the reversals again. This time Cage and Hangman, T-bone suplex, overhead throw. Kross with the lariat again with the reversal. Over the top. Has a rite of passage. He's got Kross. Brian Cage still in the matchup. Kross out. Hangman Page is what I was trying to say. Nonetheless, going to the crowd one more time. Forearm smash. Says he's going to the top this time. He's taking a lot of time to get there. Brian Cage might be able to get back into this. Oh, rolls out of the way of the big elbow. Page trying to weaken the machine now. Out over the top. Hangman says he will hit it. Fist right to the chest. Out on the floor. Now again, 3/4 of the way across the ring. He hits it. Chest first. And a 2 count only. Overhead suplex one more time. Brian Cage doesn't care about the trademarks anymore. I said Brian Cage. Hangman Page doesn't care about the trademarks anymore. Just threw up the 2 sweet. Middle of the ring, basically, rite of passage. And my goodness, Cage kicked out before the referee could get in position. He's going at every corner. He said, I don't care. Stomping away at the machine, who just pops right back up, catches the right hand. Oh, spinning. One more time. Locked in. Cage. Oh, he kicked out, but it was too late. Hangman Page took the title away from the Monsters. My goodness. Look at that Weapon X right there, almost on the ropes. Killer Cross. Of course, since it was on the ropes, got the rope break. And this is when there were still 3 men in it as well. So I don't know if Stephen Amell's going to rush back as soon now that his buddy Hangman's got the title. We'll just have to see about that in the future. Because Hangman's next big challenger is going to be PCO. Of course, he's going to have to defend it every week on TV to see if he gets to the next pay-per-view. But that's a whole nother story. Because I'm surprised we didn't see more highlights there. And there is the champion.
Adam Page.
Going to the crowd. Just popped in, got the shot, got the victory. Picked up a huge win at Hangman. But like I said, his challenge just begins. We'll move right into a singles contest for the United States Championship. The American Nightmare, Cody, the champion, defending against the man who was possibly born naughty, William Regal. And we'll have to see who can pull this one out here. I'm just gonna watch this one. I'm curious. Actually, I'm not going to do that because William Regal probably has power of punch and I don't want it to be a disqualification. All right. About to go back to the arena. Take it away, JoJo, for just a moment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
What fall?
For the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes Regal. Oozing confidence is William Regal, not seen from much in this year's universe as well. But looking to make his name here. United States Championship on the line, as I've mentioned probably multiple times already. Nonetheless, Regal making his way into the ring. Power of the punch versus disaster kick. Regal stretch versus Cody lock. The nightmare lock, if you will. And the United States champion, of course, representing the Elite. He's been here all year long, has Cody and his brother, for that matter. The Nightmare, Cody. In the ring and ready. Right, United States Championship on the line. In-ring introductions. Take it away one more time, JoJo.
Introducing the challenger from Blackpool, England. Weighing in at 243 pounds, William.
Guess she's going to use first name Zola.
Introducing the champion from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 216 pounds. He is the WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, the Nightmare, Cody.
Cody, of course, proud United States Champion. Referee Jim Skibson going to let William Regal get a little look out of there. A little look. Alliteration, guys. Nonetheless, championship held up. And it's time for that bell to ring. And here we go. William Regal going right after Cody. Cody going to the top. Knife edge chop from Regal. My battery's low. Oh my goodness. Modified power slam there by Regal. He's got firm control of Cody early on here. From behind. Just stalking Cody as he arises. Turns him around. Big knee strike and a discus clothesline. A little blunt force trauma for Cody there. Back on the ropes. Regal turned his back on Cody, but I think he knew he was rocked on that one, and now out to the floor. The champion hasn't got any offense thus far. Oh, besides that, jawbreaker. Desperation comeback, and now against the ring post. My goodness. And just like that, Cody can make Regal's day a nightmare. Ow, into the barricade. Cody not done. Modified reverse DDT. Drops Regal on the back of his head. Right there in what has to be an inch at most of padding. And now Cody up to the top. Regal rolling around. Trying to get his wits about him. Up to the top. Perched was Cody. Nice crossbody from the American Nightmare. And out over the top. Crossbody connects as well. My goodness, Cody, head full of steam here tonight. But William Regal, second wind, if you will, fighting back. Cody dropping down. Oh, thought he was going for the punch. Goes for the knee. Gets back in, off the ropes, full head of steam, but just kicks Regal right in the midsection. Goes for another one. Regal hits him with the elbow. Into the corner goes Cody, bouncing out, hits hard off the turnbuckles. And William Regal just stomping the life out of Cody now, right on the ribs and kidney. Oh my goodness. There's one right to the jaw. Now the hammerlock applied. Trapping the arm. Oh, bending the wrist in ways it's not supposed to go. And the double knees to the back. William Regal, vicious as ever. Showing that Blackpool bare knuckle style. Now, the Cobra clutch crossface. But Cody fighting out. And the Nightmare just got caught again. Dropkick didn't work, and Regal sent him out over the top with another lariat. Oh, Cody had enough time to get back into it. There's that drop kick he was looking for on the outside. Might have took a little bit out of Cody as well. Back into the ring. Only Cody, though, going to the far corner. Trying to get the crowd into it. They haven't seen too much action. Been outside a lot. William Regal out of 5. He doesn't want to lose his opportunity by count out, but my goodness, what an uppercut. Sky high. Popped Cody up and took him down. But Cody, the wherewithal, kicking out. Into the ropes. Regal sets Cody up out to dry here. Full arm dragon twist. Cody with the right hand. Into the corner. William Regal bouncing out hard this time. Cody still going for something. But Regal there. Gonna block. Oh, straight down on the shoulder with that one. Regal setting up on the ropes. Just going to use him as a little slingshot to press Cody back towards the middle. I'm not sure why he would do such a thing. What is going on? Why is Bobby Roode out here? Nonetheless, Cody from behind. Spinning Saito. Middle of the ring. Crossroads. That could be it. No, Regal kicks out. Cody can't believe it. He's going out to talk to Regal. Or, I'm sorry, Bobby Roode rather. Who's frozen. He's like, that doesn't work. I think Bobby Roode might be auditioning to be part of the Elite, but not with distractions that don't work. Double kitchen sink knee strikes. Side Russian leg sweep. What's Cody doing here? Talking to the referee. So, you got this, right? You got this. Regal has Cody now. Well, he's distracted. Big knee strike. Uh-oh, setting up, cross leg. Arm hook, Regal stretch. Cody gets out. Oh, kitchen sink knee strike one more time. Out over the top goes William Regal. And that's right where Bobby Roode is. I'm not sure why that's the case. Cody just went for the referee. Did not get the upper or the double axe handle. William Regal fighting back from the apron though. Cody had him under control. Oh, knee trembler. Knee trembler. New champion just like that. I was just messing around. One member of the Elite wins a title and one must lose it, I guess. Because that knee strike came out of nowhere. Cody thought he had it in the bag right here, but Regal kicking out before a 1 count. I have no idea. Look at this. Regal stretch, not happening. Cody right out of it. Cody a little wobbled from Regal fighting back in the apron, but then right in the ring. Knee trembler, not a long run up, but right in the button. Cody's down and out.
Here is your winner.
And that's how you make the best of an opportunity as well. Newer faces here in the beginning of year 2 of WCW Universe mode. But nonetheless, William Regal definitely proud to hold that title over the shoulder for the moment. But I can't feel that the Nightmare is too happy about this. Nonetheless, we're going to move right on along to the 4th matchup. Tag Team Championships on the line. The former champions nWo members keeping it 100. Conan and Disco Inferno. Check out their show every Thursday on whatever you listen to podcasts on. They're taking on Los Parks. I see on the screen in the black and white LA Park, the original La Parka, the chairman of WCW. And his son, Io de LA Park, in the blue and white and gold. But keeping it 100, trying to get the rematch, trying to get the championships back around their waist. We'll see if they can do it here tonight. Los Parks, not going to let it happen if it's up to them. And they had Conan's number last month. We'll see if Conan's done some training, done some studying up on the Parks. Any second now we'll get back to the arena. I have to press that button, I think. Like I said, keep it at 100 forward champions. I do believe two-time champions. They were champions in 2K18 universe for a very long time as well. But Los Parks breaking on the scene. Doing very good for themselves. Here comes Disco and Conan. Oops. Keeping it 100, ready to go. And the champs. LA Park, yo to LA Park. The March of the Dead Things. Right to the ring. The Skeletor Master. And his son, the heir to the throne. The chairman of WCW. LA Park. No offense to Park, but I'm a little bit surprised that championship fits around the waist. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that. Nonetheless, Los Parks ready to go here in El Paso. Alright, in-ring introduction. Shojo's going to mess it up as ever. Already messing up.
At a combined weight of 488 pounds, D-I-N-K Dog.
Conan and Disco are the challengers. Like I said, check out Keeping It 100 if you'd like.
435 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, Hill L. Parker and L.A. Parker.
Los Parks. Championships over the shoulders and up in the air. Pass them off to Jim Skipson, the referee for the night. Senior referee for WCW. Turncoat's got a contract with WWE somehow. I don't know quite how he's pulled that off. Nonetheless, looks like Disco Inferno going to start out. Io de LA Park going to start out. Alright, challengers looking like they're ready to go. but the champs don't. Io de LA Park just backed right up. Fireman carry takeover. Oh my goodness, what a windmill kick. Io de LA Park posing for his dad. Gets attacked. Disco was coming in. LA Park probably said, just tag me. Oh, but Disco with the back suplex. And LA Park gotta go out, but Disco dancing around. My goodness, back in the ring, spinning heel kick from LA Park. And surprisingly, Disco Inferno has a great record against Lucha Libre based wrestlers. Almost 90% wins. But over the top and down with a big forearm to the face, but doesn't take the big luchador down. Speaking of luchadors, his partner is a luchador, so it's alright. LA Park just gonna toss him aside, fall away slam. Oh, and no love lost between Konnan and LA Park. Into the corner, out. Twisting Disco around, goes for a DDT. Escaping does Disco. Io de LA Park trying to get in there, trying to help his dad out. Not working. Disco toe hold now and just drops back, wrenching the hamstring of LA Park. Back into the corner of his team, tagging the Io de LA Park. I'm not sure if referee Jim Skipson saw it, too busy getting Konnan out of the ring, but the bridge on that German suplex. Disco got to the rope break. I'm not sure necessarily if he was even going for a pin. Missile drop kick misses. It wasn't a missile drop kick. Nonetheless, it was a drop kick. Disco folded up one more time. German suplex does hold for the pin. This time Konnan in at the one. Oh, Io de LA Park accidentally hit his dad on the way down. Float over, rolling through, hooking the legs. Oh, rolls it through. And a kick out from Io de LA Park. Oh, we saw that earlier tonight from Teddy Hart, the originator of that there maneuver. Io de LA Park definitely doesn't call it the Canadian Destroyer. Nonetheless, going for a pin. Early on here, just Disco's wiped out. Konnan has not even officially been in the matchup yet. Parks definitely have the number here. Look at this. Neckbreaker. Takes out Konnan. Io de LA Park now doing all he can do to Disco. Disco's busted open, ducking under, and a shotgun drop kick. Disco somehow able to move out of the way, get some offense in. Io de LA Park rolls back to his feet. Ear clap attempt. Io de LA Park lands on his hands, flipping backwards into the head scissors. Io just standing in his corner. Konnan gonna come in. Io de LA Park misses. Konnan ducks under. Should have saw that coming. I'm surprised Konnan even came over there and played the game of Io de LA Park. But the veteran taking out the upstart. But the dragon screw, proving that Io de LA Park is no rookie. Just not yet hit the prime. Oh, double backstabber there. LA Park looking to take Konnan through. Oh, rolling through, spinning around on his hands and a head scissor. He still got it. Don't chant that either, because he will beat you up. LA Park not having it. but neither is Conan. But LA Park out deceivingly fast still. Saving grace. And Conan foot underneath the rope. LA Park setting up. Gonna running. Heel kick. Conan misses. Or Conan gets out of the way rather. LA Park misses. Uh-oh. On the wrong side of town is LA Park. Back in. Conan grabs a hold of LA Park one more time. Into the corner. Tag to Disco. Double team offense here from KI100. Double back body drop. LA Park looking for his son, looking for the tag. Disco going to go for a headlock. Going to showboat a bit here. Handstand style. And just locks it back in a little bit harder. Let's go. Insult to Inish. You know what I meant to say. Insult to injury. Back into Conan. Man, keeping it 100, really looking strong in the end of this matchup. Well, I don't know if it's the end yet, but man, a double big boot there. Either side of the head of LA Park. Midsection kitchen sink and the leg lariat from the back. And leaning and rocking. Conan's bringing it back. Locks up. Tequila Sunrise. Middle of the ring. Io de LA Park not getting in. LA Park rolling through. Oh! Spinning heel kick. Conan out of the way. Somehow referee gets caught with the kick. Laid out as Jim Skipson. Sidewalk slam. But Io in now. Referee down. Goes for a cutter. Oh my goodness. What was that? Standing Dragon Rana. Referee Jim Skipson up. Both men down here. Legal men, that is. Conan back to his feet. LA Park still down and out. Oh, hooks Conan up. Oh, Conan catches him with the second lariat he attempted. Conan going to pull him over towards this corner. I think he wants to get Disco in, but Disco's out of it, bloodied and bruised. Disco responding. The mighty DI now looking to put an end to it. Not going to happen. To the back. What a combination. LA Park gonna pull Disco into position. I don't know quite what he's looking for. Corkscrew moonsault. Pin. And Disco just gets out. Lariat. Disco with the kick. Forearm. Io de LA Park in to make the save. Disco going to go after Io now. Nope. Going back in the ring. But Io going to try to save his dad. He doesn't. Big splash from Disco. Jumps over. He's just confusing Io de LA Park now. Double legs, Disco gonna lock it in. Modified there. Sharpshooter with the education. LA Park gonna get out of it. Oh, blocking. Into the corner and out. Both men struggling to gain an advantage at this moment. LA Park gets back to his corner. Tag the Sun. Io de LA Park back in now. Disco going for the chart buster. Gets blocked. Now does Io. Sleeper. Drops him down. Does Disco. Back of the head. Much needed tag to Konnan. And gonna stomp Io de LA Park now. And Konnan getting all fired up. Couple of lariats, ducks under, off the ropes one more time. And now the patented rolling lariat that Konnan's famous for, rolling through. Takes out Io de LA Park, and Konnan's fired up on all cylinders now. Going to put him away. Has him up. No, Io de LA Park getting out. I was just telling Konnan to get what you paid for. Up and down with a brain buster. Let's get another look at that really quick. Bam! Right on the back of the head. That could be all she wrote, but Disco's gonna get in, try to break it up, and he makes it right before LA Park could get in. And down goes Disco. Here comes a couple of lariats from Io de LA Park. Big splash into the corner, off the ropes. Ducks under. Oh, Konnan holds on. Io de LA Park in trouble. Like I said, veteran status from Konnan. Holding on to the ropes. Locks in. The arm. Now the leg. Tequila Sunrise. Locked in. Taking advantage of the mistake. But rolling through does Io de LA Park. Two kicks right to the face. Right to the mush. Oh, what a spinning back fist followed by a forearm. Spins Konnan back around. Now out of the corner. Kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness. Io de LA Park on fire. And he's blocking Konnan off now. Setting up off the ropes. Shining Wizard. From behind, full Nelson, face buster rolling through, Konnan hand on the ropes. My goodness, what offense. Konnan fighting back out of the corner. Los Parks catches the foot. And Io de LA Park fighting back, trapping Konnan in that corner once more. Oh, taking off the head of Konnan. LA Park back in now, legal man. So is Disco. Oh, goes for the lariat, does LA Park. Disco catches him with the boot. The single leg drop kick, right hands. LA Park setting up. Saving a little grace one more time. Hooks the leg. Oh, and Disco shoulder up. We saw him go for this earlier, that running, spinning heel kick. Connect. No, he doesn't. Disco ducks the last possible second. Io de LA Park jabbering with the fans here. Misses again, does his father. Disco gonna just go for the pin, put the man out to pasture. Not even close. LA Park. Punishing Disco now one more time. Save. Nope. Just a nightmare on Helm Street. I guess he doesn't have a spear anymore. Because LA Park's supposed to do spears. Instead, he tags in Io de LA Park, who just gives Conan a right hand. Goes out to the floor, but pops back in. And decides to go to the top rope. My goodness, flying cross-body splash onto Disco as soon as he reaches his feet. Disco gonna block Io de LA Park that time. Oh, Disco catches. Scoop and a slam. Setting up that modified sharpshooter. Modified scorpion deathlock. Io de LA Park kicking out. Into the corner, keeping it 100. Tag to Conan. Set up, hung out to dry. Double big boot again. This time to Io de LA Park. And I don't know what Conan's thinking here, just waiting for him to move, I guess. He doesn't, so he just locks in Tequila Sunrise one more time. And Io de LA Park rolling through yet again. And spikes down Conan with a brain buster. My goodness. Pulls him close to the corner. Goes to take out DI, but Disco gets the left hand in. But so does Io. Second rope. Double axe handle. And LA Park in now. Gonna pull Conan back in. Corkscrew moonsault again. Disco sliding in. And it wasn't enough. Los Parks retain. Back and forth they went. Multiple times we saw that maneuver saving grace. Disco going for multiple chart busters, not really hitting any. Leg lariat from Conan there, rolling clothesline later on, multiple Tequila Sunrises.
Here are your winners.
But Los Parks hold on to the Tag Team Championships of the WCW. Alright, and after that one, I thought was going to be maybe a little bit more of a throwaway than that was. It was pretty long, pretty grueling matchup. We're going on to our main event, a three-way elimination. Of course, featuring the two challengers, Johnny Nitro, Johnny, gimmick name, whatever you want to call him. He's here in WCW, he's going by Nitro. And Kenny Omega. They're going to take on the longtime champion, Chris Jericho. The only person that Jericho's lost to is Johnny Nitro. And he's defeated both of these men before as well. But who knows in these? It's a three-way elimination matchup, three-way dance, elimination style. The similar matchup we saw for the television championship early on. Alright, any second now, like I was saying. Alright, here we go. It's the end of the world because Johnny Nitro has just entered the building. Alright, Nitro ready to go. JoJo taking a long time introducing him up to the other turnbuckle. Of course, you see the Elite member. Some call him the cleaner, some call him the best bout machine. He's definitely elite. And sometimes he's even a golden lover. It's the human video game Kenny Omega. And he's a fan of video games. That's the only reason I use that name. You heard JoJo say from Winnipeg. Some people call him Winnipeg's greatest export, but I think the Alpha will have to differ with Mr. Omega. The Pariah Chris Jericho set to defend against these two. Kenny Omega making his way in. Definitely looks excited. Jericho using the throwback music here tonight.
And introducing the champion from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho.
What is it? What? They just switched musics here. All right, the Alpha, Chris Jericho. Looks to be ready to go. World Heavyweight Championship right there. Big gold, if you will. And here we go with the main event. Interesting fusion of entrance music from Jericho there. Breaking walls down. Being a Judas and Pariah, going right after Omega. But Nitro in. Taking on Jericho. Nitro in the red and the navy. Jericho in the red and the black. Omega in the black and the pink. And speaking of Omega, he's the only one in the ring right now. All three men just trading positions. Jericho going to slide back in. Going to go right after. No. Just kicked Nitro, then started looking at Omega. Nitro not going to let Jericho go that easily. And Omega just got a kick to the face from the Impact Machine, Johnny Nitro. But Omega gonna fight back. Jericho coming back on Omega now. Ducking under. Running in. Float over. Neck breaker from Jericho. Picks Omega right back up. Locking up with Omega. And Omega pushes Jericho off. Clothesline from Omega. Kenny Omega now. Running knee strike. Drops Jericho in the corner. Poison Rana from Johnny Nitro. Popping back in the ring on the Best Bout Machine. And the Mara Slam Town hangs Omega out to dry. And Chris Jericho getting taken down with a big clothesline. And Johnny Nitro doing a little bit of posing for the fans. Gets back into it. But Kenny Omega looks to have other plans for Nitro, fighting back out. Into the corner. Big knee strike. Drops down Nitro. And just stomping away does Omega. And Jericho back in. Neckbreaker to Nitro. Picks Johnny Nitro back up. Kick to the midsections. Gets caught. Enziguri from Jericho. Goes for the leg. But Nitro back up. Drop toe hold. Reversal out of it. Single leg, just uses the momentum to bring Jericho down off that. Sets Jericho up on top, but Jericho gonna kick Nitro right in the face. Now, Tiger suplex to Kenny Omega. Lion salt. My goodness, Jericho just hit a sequence of moves there. Didn't get much of it. Nitro able to survive. Suplex onto Nitro. Oh, Omega there, stopping Jericho in his tracks. He was looking at Johnny Nitro, and look at that Tiger suplex from Kenny Omega. A little bit of one-upsmanship. Even though Kenny probably wants to make Jericho feel that pain as well. Off the ropes. Big kick. And Jericho doesn't even care. Kick out from Omega. He's going for the announce table, taking the top off. Kenny Omega. One wing angel. How? And Nitro's eliminated. Standing Frankensteiner again from Omega. Showing his brains as he pointed to his head there. And he's on fire. Oh, forearm. One more time. Ducks under Pele kick. Omega now bow and arrow locked in. Jericho trying to survive, trying to wiggle out. Does. Pins Omega. No, Omega kicking out. Forearm, but Omega not letting it happen. Just backs up half a step, and that was enough. Cross leg. Brainbuster. Omega might be calling for the end. Jericho reversing it. Goes for a lariat. Out of the corner. Reversal. Back elbow. And Jericho just pacing back and forth here. Oh, Omega doesn't turn around in time. Jericho is trying to sneak up on him. Sunset flip off the second instead. 2 count only. Omega gets foot caught. What's Jericho thinking here? Oh, just clubbing the back of Omega. And a lion salt. And Jericho not even going for the pin, just wiping his feet on the mat, saying he's going to take out the trash one more time. And Kenny Omega sets him up on the... Oh my goodness, DDT spikes Omega head first. Now what's Jericho thinking? Has Omega up one more time, throws him out to the floor. Oh my goodness, Omega face first hit the hood of the table there. Made out of 2x4, stained this time. Jericho through the ropes, suicide dive. My goodness, look at Jericho go. The Alpha trying to outdo the Omega here. Off the corner of the table, Omega crashes down yet again. Jericho setting him up. Classic Jericho pose, just beating the chest in dominance. Now Jericho puts Omega on the table. Gives him a good punch right square in the forehead. Now Jericho going to the top. Elbow drop through the table. My goodness. Look at the elbow drop. And Jericho not giving Kenny Omega any time. Head first against the ring post. I don't know how Kenny Omega's legs took him that far. Oh, drops down Jericho. Somehow Omega's still got life. Goes from behind, dragon suplex. Jericho spiked right on his head, folded in half. Close the page like a book. Back elbow. Knife edge chop. Jericho fighting back, and Jericho's busted open as well. Jericho doesn't want any part of this. Goes to the top instead. Maybe he does want part of this. My goodness, on the back of Omega, crashing down. Off the apron. Jericho giving no reprieve to Omega. Sliding in. Jericho forearm, Omega block, snapmare takeover. Look at these cross faces right to the nose and forehead of Jericho. Crossing into the bow and arrow lock yet again, does Omega. Jericho might have to tap out here. No, he fights out, rolls through. Oh! Goes for the bicycle knee. Jericho hits the forearm. Jericho leery to go after Omega. He comes back in the ring instead. Oh, misses with the pump knee again. And Jericho goes from behind. Now just Jericho arm up in victory. Maybe a little early on here. Locks in, takes down Omega. Trying to turn him. Gets him. Walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho, but what? He lets go. And he's going to the top rope. What is Jericho thinking here? Missile dropkick to the back. Omega took a step forward. Jericho didn't connect. Deadlift. Back suplex. Omega with a pin. And Jericho just kicking out. Drop kick to the neck of Jericho. Kick right to the midsection. Kenny Omega's thinking to put Jericho away here. Locked up. One wing angel. Jericho got out again. No way. No way he just kicked out of that. Spinning neck breaker. Omega giving Jericho no rest. Jericho still able, trying to get to his feet. Oh. Knee to the back. Tiger suplex. Jericho to the top. Oh, bicycle kick from Omega, countering Jericho off the top. That could be it. And it is new champion, Kenny Omega. My goodness, what a contest. I think Jericho was looking for that movie he did last month, that Top Rope Code Breaker. I think he could have put Omega away with something else. Say that elbow through the table. Walls of Jericho locked in. He just let go. Maybe he could have won off that. Nonetheless, Omega
Here is your winner,
getting the victory. Jericho kicking out of the one wing angel. Reversing a second.
World's Heavyweight Champion,
Getting caught with that kick. My goodness. Whiplash effect. But the new World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. And it looks like Omega's going to stay around a little while. Alright, and thanks for watching. Whenever you watch, you can follow me on Twitter at JKingPlus. YouTube channel is obviously youtube.com/JKingPlus. You can even add me on PlayStation. On PSN, it's also JKingPlus. And thank you guys for watching whenever you watch, like I said before, and I'm out of here.